Hey guys, so we're back to do another My GeekBox Lite. I don't know where the logo is. It's probably where my name is covering it up. But I believe that this is the May one. It does have a date of May 17th on here, and typically I do get mine towards the end of the month. So even though this just arrived a few days ago in June, I think this is intended to be the May box. Not really sure, but since it's coming out of the UK, it sometimes takes a bit to get here, so I'm not really sure which month this is. But if you're interested in My GeekBox or the variations of it, definitely check out the link below, and just keep in mind that it is a box out of the UK, so factor that in when you're thinking about shipping costs and whether or not it's worth it for you. If you've seen my previous videos on My GeekBox Lite, you already know that this box is kind of mostly a miss for me. I am committed to a 1-year subscription with them because of the discount that I got when I purchased it during Black Friday last fall, and so it was much cheaper to go with a 1-year subscription, and that's what I opted for. It's been a good box, I think, for people who may not have ready access to the items that they usually include. Here in the Bay Area in California, a lot of the things that they include are things that I could easily pick up at, you know, my local Target or other places that are similar to that. So for me, the value hasn't really been worth it. Take a look at the previous videos if you're kind of wondering about that. But let's go ahead and see what we've got this month. On a few occasions, there's been an item or two in the boxes that I've liked, so that's always a good thing. Just in general, long term, I don't think I'm going to be keeping this one. But let's see what's in here for this time around. Usually in the My GeekBox Lite, there's 2 to 3 items. If you go for the full scale one, there's usually more, obviously, because it's more expensive. But let's see what we've got this time around. So the first thing that we have is a Dragon Age: The Heroes of Thedas mystery mini. Or mystery figure. I shouldn't call it a mystery mini, but it's a mystery figure. And I don't play this, and I'm not familiar with any of the people for it, so I'm actually not going to open this up. I have a friend of mine who is a fan of this and will enjoy this, so I'm going to pass that along. But it's a cool item, I guess. And then the next thing that we have is a pint glass for Halo. And let me go ahead and open this pint glass for Halo. It's pretty dusty, but needs a good washing. But it's a pretty weighty glass, pretty substantial, and I'm actually surprised that it arrived intact considering how far it had to travel. So that's kind of a good quality thick glass, and that's appreciated. Again, not an item for me. I don't play Halo, but I have a friend of mine who will appreciate that. And then the last item in here is a book, Ryan O'Sullivan and Plaid Klaus Turncoat. It's a graphic novel, and it's the complete mini-series of the popular webcomic. So I'm not familiar with this webcomic, but this is an item that's actually really cool. I appreciate having this. I will definitely read through it. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but this is an item I can definitely get on board for. So I appreciate that, and that'll stay with me, and at least for a little while, and then get passed on. So those are the 3 items in the My GeekBox Lite for this time around, and they were good items. They're just 2 out of the 3 of them aren't for me, and that's in some ways kind of the issue that I have with this particular box. Since there aren't any themes, it's very, very broad across geekdoms, and lots of fandoms included, and really hit or miss with the items. Unless you are a broad-based geek and you like all kinds of geek things, then it might appeal to you. if there are certain genres or certain things that you aren't into. Like for me, a lot of the more current video games I don't play. I'm familiar with them, but I don't play them. So things like the Halo glass and the mystery figures for that sort of thing, I'm familiar with it, but I'm not interested in keeping it. So that's where the kind of miss is for me. Let me know what you think about it. If you've gotten these items, whether or not you would be excited about that. Definitely keep me posted on your thoughts on this box, especially as I get closer to October, because that's when I'm going to need to make the decision about canceling or potentially continuing with this box. Right now, I'm definitely leaning way over into the cancellation side of it, but let me know your thoughts on that, and if this is something that you still want to continue seeing what's in this box, let me know, and we'll maybe take that into consideration when decision time comes. So, in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next month, because we know that there's going to be at least a few more My GeekBox Lites on their way. So, we'll see you then. Bye.